It's up to you. Late night trip, don't you slip. Catch the vibe, let it rip it. Join the fam, sub the plan. Odd squad knows who we am. Headlines flash, but we dig the truth. Flip the script, give it back to the youth. West Coast breeze in the midnight haze. Spin it around, yeah, we're setting the stage. Break it down, make it real. Tell me how it makes you feel. Late night trip, don't you slip. Catch the vibe, let it rip it. Join the fam, sub the plan. Odd squad knows who we am. City lights, they flicker blue and gold. Jam and Dame got the stories untold. Turn the dial, hit a odd squad roll. Late night whispers for your soul.
Late night drip, drip, let it slide.
Turn it up, let the wave collide.
Show some love, come on, join the ride.
Late night trip, the truth resides. From the block to the global beat, they break it down, make the news complete. What it means, what's beneath the sheet. Late night vibes can't be beat. Turn the mic up, feel the flow. Every word's a little glow.
Late night drip, drip, let it slide.
Turn it up, let the wave collide.
Show some love, come on, join the ride.
Late night trip, the truth resides. Moonlight dances on the edge of sound. Jam and Dame spinning news profound. Hot squad rolling, breaking all the bounds. Echoes ripple where the real is found. Midnight glow on the boulevard haze. Jam and Dame spinning news in a maze. What's the word? What's the play? Odd squads here to pave the way. Late night whispers loud as truth, breaking it down, what it means to you. The world's a puzzle, the pieces wild. We're the ones to make you smile. Leaning closer, feel the drip. Join the fam, take the trip. Late night trip, don't slip, don't miss. Turn the volume up, it sounds like this. Jam, Joan, Dame too, making moves for you. Late night trip, we the crew. Jam, Joan, Dame too, making moves for you. Late night trip, we the crew. Raindrops fall on city pavement, washing secrets in the dark. Daily drip, the crowd's amazement. Knowledge streaming comes to spark. Thunder in the nighttime sky.
Get them ready. What up? What up? Yeah. Yes, sir. And here we are back at it again. And we got everybody that we need and a place to be. We glad that y'all kicking it with us on this fine evening. We have Sir Plaineth Danemouth and the illustrious, beautiful, and intelligent. And you is smart and you is kind, Jim Jones. So without further ado, let's bring him on in here.
Hey y'all, it's me, Jim Jones, coming in hot. So it's me. Welcome back, Odd Squad, where the brains drip and the vibes don't quit. So that's why y'all are here with us. I'm feeling very red today, so just wanted to come in.
Give you that red light special.
All through the night.
Only y'all 90s people, man. Y'all get me.
This drip is yours.
Oh, yours. There you go.
If you're tuned in tonight.
And with me is my co-host, Plain Name. He in the building.
Yes, sir.
We missed you last week, man.
I'm sorry, y'all. It's been rough, man. It's been rough. Life has been crazy. Everybody dying, but we got a whole lot of living to do. And that's just what's going on.
Okay, wasn't expecting that. I do not have a good segue for that. Don't got one for death. Got one for
I'm about to say, if you stop, like, you the GOAT for real.
Speaking of death, death to the money. Shout out to the Cash Get Grim Reaper. Cash is paid.
Yes, sir. Sir Checketh Loweth.
Yeah. What up?
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all hanging out with us. We know it's super duper late, but that's what we do. We late night drip on y'all with sprinkling that knowledge real late. It's kind of like, Friday Night Live, you could say.
Yeah. A skeet, as Dave Chappelle would say.
Or Yin Yang Twins, whoever, you want to
in the drippiest form of dialect and conversation and intelligent forms for our higher thinking people.
Okay. All right, y'all. We have a great show for y'all today. Before we get into that, make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you have not already. We appreciate you. Make sure you drop us in your I like it. Oh, the shirt. Make sure y'all go ahead and drop some drip in the comments. What are you sipping on? For me, as you see, what's in your cup? For me, I got me some of that sparkling water that I'm doing, the peach flavored kind. What you got in your cup?
I got that Trump punch. You know what I mean?
Did he just say he was drinking Lysol?
Yes, he said the Trump punch.
I got that Trump punch. No, I just polished off some tall, my usual.
The Bucks of Star.
The Bucks of Star. Because Plain Dame started his day at 3:50 this morning because I went to the gym. I got goals I gotta reach before November. So
best of luck. Yeah. You got this. I see you.
Gone to November.
Yeah, I see you on IG. Make sure y'all follow him. He on his Instagram. He be out there doing it big. Make sure y'all follow our socials. See him below. Make sure you check us out. We got drip dropping all the time. Very sporadically. Stuff we show on YouTube does not mean we show it on those platforms or vice versa. So make sure you subscribe to all of that. Follow whatever.
Please do come through, show some love, but come through the right way because I do throw block parties. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So topics today. If you don't want to get blocked, or just drop some drip in the comments. We'd love to go ahead and have a nice little talk session with y'all. We're gonna go ahead and tap on a few things. But the first one, I don't know if y'all remember this, but speaking of fitness, right? Let's get into the people's briefing. Y'all remember that president's test? Anybody who grew up in I don't know about the
Oh,
80s. I know in the
at
90s we
first I
had the
wasn't gonna come in, but yeah, I'm gonna say something about that president's
hold on.
test. You want to know why? Because I got one. I got the pen. I won. I got mine.
You
You know
too?
what I'm saying? You ain't get it. What you know about that flex arm bar hang? Hmm.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
What? No, you explain that one.
Yeah, what test was you taking?
Yeah. So the president's test back in the day, like there was a bunch of different things. So it was like a standing long jump. It was a
Mm,
number of push-ups, pull-ups, um, and if you did them all at a certain
based on
number,
age.
yeah, if you did them all at a certain number, and really it was who scored the most points, and it was a male and a female in each of the classes. It was like fourth, fifth, and sixth grade, I believe, and they gave out the President's Award for physical fitness, and so you would and flexed arm bar hang was one of the ones where you got to pull the bar up like you doing the chin up, right? So you
Okay.
hold that bad boy, yep, just like that, and then you stay as long as you can.
Oh yeah. I do
Yeah.
remember. You gotta hold it for so many
So,
seconds. I remember that
ain't no
actually.
so many seconds you go until you can't. That's how that
Yeah, it was
works.
like, but they're timing. It was a
Yeah,
timed one. It wasn't like,
exactly.
but pull-ups was its own thing too. It was like you
Yeah,
had to
that
do
was his
pull-ups
own
and you
thing
had to
too.
hold it. Yeah, I actually do remember that. I forgot what
Oh
it was
yeah.
called.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
couldn't do that. But catch me today, though.
Shit, I ain't doing that now. I want my bicep to fall off like that.
Well, I'll
When I got
comment.
done, I looked like a damn velociraptor or something when I got done, a Tyrannosaurus Rex, because my shit was scrunched. There was nothing I could do. It was
I
over with.
Well, I'll get my story after we get to the video. But yeah, if you back 90s babies, guess what? They bringing it back. We've been bringing it back. They bringing
and
it
it's so
back.
needed.
Because
So
they
needed.
said that everybody overweight. More specifically, we ain't gonna talk greasy about our military. Shout out to our
Oh, yeah.
veterans. Appreciate them for their service.
Yeah.
But I
Shout
think
out to Freddie J. Shout out to my oldest brother who's in the service. Shout out to my homie Stefan. We just had to rest in peace to his mother, but he came out of as a damn near colonel and a doctor right now. Cold in the army.
that's crazy. But I don't think this pertains to your generation. It's like the new ones that it pertains to them
No,
that they feel like, oh, they're not in shape. So, anyways, this video is going to talk about going back to that presidential test and taking that and re-implementing that into today's world because they stopped doing that. I don't know what I have to look at what year they stopped doing that, which I don't know. I had to do it throughout school. I would assume maybe they stopped doing it in like the 2010s. Like
I'm
probably,
sure.
I would assume it's probably like somewhere like the 2010s. They probably
Yeah,
stopped doing it. So now
yeah.
they're bringing it back. So once we had that video up, they'll talk about some of the stuff of the tests, kind of like what Cassius Pay was talking about. So I'm going to be quiet.
The U.S. Army is rolling out a new fitness test this summer.
Go.
And one of the big changes, men and women have the same requirements for combat roles.
Don't make me do this alone. Walk me through what
So,
we're
of
doing.
course, I had to know if I had what it takes to be a soldier.
Am I in? Am I general?
I went to the 200-year-old Fort Hamilton base in Brooklyn, New York, to take the new test myself.
Welcome to your first event. It's going to be the standing deadlift.
The Army says this, quote, data-driven change tries to prepare soldiers for tasks that come up on the battlefield, like dragging a fallen colleague to safety or carrying equipment bags weighing hundreds of pounds. For decades, the test was simply timed push-ups, sit-ups, and a 2-mile run. Then, in 2015, women were cleared for all combat roles, and the test revised more than once, which was controversial. Concerns over different standards for men and women impacting readiness, but also certain events targeting brute strength that some argued were not relevant to modern combat. Congress grilling Army leadership in 2021 after reports that 44% of women were failing compared to only 7% of men.
The test shouldn't be structured in a way that is unfair.
So in 2024, a new law required the Army to put in place higher standards for combat roles.
Yeah, so we can stop it here if you want to, because
I had to pause it real quick because I almost had a meltdown. Like
I really got pissed when I.
So there's two parts.
Like it's fair in war. Like it,
right.
Like
that's what I'm saying. Like you, don't shoot me there. You gotta shoot me here. Like, man, get your soft ass out of here.
Well, and to shed light, like to shine light on what they're talking about too. It's they're talking about this test. So there's two tests that are going on. One, we're going to talk about the actual presidential fitness test that applies to kids, but they're actually revising the combat roles in the military. Meaning, if you were to go on the front lines, what is the minimum that you need to be able to do, man, woman, whatever you identify as, to be able to be equipped to get in the battlefield and save your life or someone else's life, essentially. So that's why they're revising it, because historically they're like, oh, well, women should have different standards, where, like you said, it's not like somebody pulls, hey, oh, that's a chick. No, they blast. This is happening.
They gonna hit her first.
All that is all.
But that's our weakness, because we have an innate ability that kicks in when we see women in distress, that we're gonna want to help a woman. And Barbara can't drag me across the finish line when it go down. So test her ass. I need to know what she can do. It's plain and simple. I don't mean to sound, sexist, but I know how me and Cassius Pay gonna get down when the war is on. I already know how it's gonna go. And if he ain't lifting what I'm lifting, by golly, he's gonna get to it within a week or so. Because he's gonna be looking like, I'm not failing the skills test. Meanwhile, I broke it, man. It's not fair.
I wouldn't even go with that. Like, you know what? Like, I'd be cool if they gave every woman some testosterone, PEDs. I'm talking about give them all the peptides, because I need her to come in like this.
No,
yes, I do.
No,
because she needs to pick me up just like I need to pick her up.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Because you don't want that hormone.
I'm in a gym with some soldiers. I'm in a gym with some female soldiers that kick ass. And trust me, they not playing. You get what I'm saying? If anything, we looking at each other like, oh, you think you about to, and we in there looking at each other. I ain't gonna stop if you don't stop. That's what I want to see.
You better put that rubber band around them biceps and give her the juice. Because if we gonna be on them lines, I need her to lift as much as I can lift. If we going all the way in there, we all men in this one.
Okay, I'm gonna chime in and say I don't want no smoke with no woman who got natural estrogen. That got natural estrogen, and then we just go insert some testosterone. I'm cool. She liable to shoot everybody because she about to be a dog. Or her hormones gonna have her.
She gonna be the first one running in there talking about the plain dang. I'm killing everybody. You get
literally, you too. Like literally, because she gonna be emotional along with like, oh, I'm juiced up and I'm sad.
Grab that damn AK. Take that sadness out on these insurgents.
To me, if you are capable, like you should be able to be capable to pass that test without any testosterone. If you can't, then you're just not qualified to do it. I think that's fair.
Come on now. Like, all right, now over 40% of the women are not going.
How you gonna argue with me about saying that it's the standard? If you can't reach the standard, then don't come play.
No, because what this opens up is the opportunity, especially if you're gonna do like one standardized test, is that you're gonna lower the bar for the men in order to make it level set for a woman when it comes down to it. And that's really what the issue is that you're lowering the male standard of what it means to be elite.
Okay. And I'm not saying lower the bar. I'm not saying lower. Okay, so hold on, boom. Let's not lower the bar. How about we talk about I've been in the gym and I go over there, I'm doing my thing. I go over to pick up some 50s with one hand, and y'all dudes over there struggling with the two. So it sounds like I'm not too concerned about, because you got some men who can't pass this test that you worried about yourself.
Okay.
I'm not concerned.
I'm gonna say that you would be
crazy.
one of the 7%. You would be one of the 7% of women who would pass the test.
I
And
think there's
that
a
would
lot
be it.
more softer men who are not as like. You have this bar of like
Right.
what
They
you think
would
all
they
these
wouldn't
guys
pass
are
the
doing that
test,
are
and that's
that
fine.
are trying to do.
But
They're not passing
we're
the
not
test.
trying to equalize it for the
They
men.
didn't play football with us. They didn't box with us. Them wasn't
All
the
I'm
guys that
saying
we
is,
counted on.
I'm saying leave the standard because guess what? Y'all think y'all gonna have 25%? Y'all gonna have 10.
That's
Cool.
what's up.
And that
Cool.
would be the 10 that you trust. However,
That's fine with me.
all that I am saying is that out of the 10% that you believe, it'll be 0.5% of women that would actually be able to make it in wherever it would
That's
be.
totally fine with me. But I'm just
It
saying,
wouldn't be fine with everyone else because it's not fair and it's not inclusive. That is the whole reason for the
It-
re-engineering of the standard.
women, let them do that. Because guess what they're gonna find out? Oh, we only have the 10%. We need the 25. So then it's gonna be like, well, we
Then
gotta
they gonna
lower
lower the
hold
standard.
on, we gonna lower the standards, but it ain't because of the women, it's because of the men. So it's fine. Let them have it, girl. Let them have it. Because they think they got 25% and it's gonna be 10. They're like, well, I guess we're going to lower the standard because we need 25%.
Not
Yeah,
really.
lower it.
They
Because
they
guess what?
they, they
Homie over
gonna
there struggling with them 50s, which is
here you
crazy.
go. No,
What's
what
gonna
they
happen
gonna do
they're gonna
is
start
all
training harder.
there you go. That's what it means. It's gonna be re-rock.
A lot of
Exactly
men are like,
what it
I'm not
is.
about to be no damn loser. I tried out for basic training and they failed me. I'm coming back with a vengeance.
I've been reading
Look.
David Goggins' book. He failed 2 or 3 times or 2 times, and he had one last try to get to be a part of the Navy SEAL.
Great. Cool.
So
We need him. We need him on the squad. Look,
oh
I
no,
bet
he got them rickety knees, but
I'm
he
just saying,
still do it though.
I'm just saying,
I ain't even
somebody who's
I ain't
willing to
even gonna
go
hold
and
you.
do somebody
still
willing to
running.
do that. Cool. My thing is this. I think all I'm saying is that I think that it's almost like we're allowing ourselves to be a scapegoat. And what I'm saying is, let them have a bar. Let's see how many men want to A, do it, but B, are qualified to make it. Because what's gonna happen is let them have it. Let them have it. They ain't gonna be able to sit, they ain't gonna be able to hit the bar no way. So they ain't gonna lower it for us. They're gonna have to lower it for them. Let them have it. Stop arguing with them.
Yeah, I mean,
Women,
that's
stop
the
arguing
thing.
with them. Let them lower it for themselves. Then you sit there and look, David,
an
I thought you
argument
was
at this
able to
point.
do 10 pull-ups. Guess you can only do 3.
Watch this though. It's gonna be looking a lot like how it did in the 70s, the 60s, 70s, and the 80s. There's gonna be a lot of guys out there like, I gotta get these push-ups together.
We'll see. A lot of them don't want to do it. I'm just saying, a lot of them don't want to do it. They don't want to go out there. They don't want to do that hard work.
We sweat, a lot of these guys don't want to take their purse off and do no push-ups. So I get it. But
not take their purse off.
You heard me. They don't want to break a nail and take their damn purse off. And it becomes a whole situation with their, tapping into their masculine front, if you will. There'd be a lot of jokes about it, but there's some guys out there that really behaving like they mamas. You know what I mean? And they not, the basic training for them is making pancakes, not doing no damn workouts.
Not pancakes. So
I'm just being honest.
So Cassius Pay, I did cut you off. I'm just saying that I'm not disagreeing with lowering the standard. I'm not asking for that. I'm saying leave. We gonna find out who qualified.
I think that
the homie to your left, you think gonna show up, homie ain't gonna make it.
I don't need that. What I need is what I already got. It's myself. So when it comes down to what I think it is, I think you've been in the gym, and so you have what's called recency bias, and you feel very, very empowered right now in saying that you can do something when we are saying that the majority of women that would be in a normal standard would not be able to complete. And that is why. And thank you, Mr. Joe. Joe is back. Exactly.
They raise their standards, I lower mine. Man, you can play on this. So you ain't gotta finish playing the rest of that video. I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. So the lady who's taking that test, she actually passes the test with flying colors. She gets like a 450 or something. You need like a 2 something. So she passes the test with flying colors, but once again, it could be because whatever the standards of that test are, right? Like it's not
Forget that. I want to see it now. It's
Oh,
too
okay,
late.
go
I
ahead.
want to see these roids that she on.
She ain't on her roids. She like somebody. Never mind.
What did she say?
No,
What
she
did
on
she
her roids.
say?
She just she from like a New York, New Jersey or something where they walk all the time. They
So I
act.
gotta do it by age, right?
In this latest test, non-combat roles still consider
Well, she
gender and
was
age
towering
for
over that dude.
baseline
She
requirements.
about 5'9",
But combat
5'10".
roles
He about
only
5'6".
consider age.
Why do you think it was important now for the standards to
She is
be
tall.
the same for men and women?
We have to make sure that our frontline soldiers, regardless of gender, are ready for any task at hand as we move away from insurgency to like high-scale combat.
This is Lieutenant Colonel John Rockland Rhodes, or Rocky. He's New York City's recruiting battalion commander.
You have to score at least 60 points or 60% in each event, so you can't fail one event.
For soldiers looking to be in combat positions,
I'm gonna go ahead and pause that because you hear. Did you hear it?
It's at least 60%
Nah. Did you hear the way he
in
said
each
it?
event. You have to score at least. It's
I
on the screen.
digress. We'll keep moving.
No, but he put it's on the screen, right? You have to score at least 60 points or 60% each event, right? Right there on the
but
screen.
you have to score at least 60 points and at least 60 degrees of separation, and then you can possibly be on my team. Yes,
Don't do that. Don't do that.
that's
He hit.
Like his Dooney and Burke purse is cute in that accent.
they need at least 350 points total.
Okay.
There you go.
More.
That's it.
But that's minimum. Yeah. I want more points.
You want more?
The events are deadlifting, hand release push-ups, sprint, drag, carry, planking, and a 2-mile run.
I mean, those just aren't hard things.
After the
to
test,
do.
which took about an hour and a
general.
half, I got the results.
You are 468 points.
468, which means
You definitely-
general.
She said
And since I passed with flying colors,
Oh, so I can go to combat.
Oh, 1,000%.
but my victory is short-lived.
Hey,
you.
it's good for 6 months, so
So I got just again 6
will-
months.
For now, I'll just hang up the results on my fridge.
I thought this was cool though.
Yeah, that's dope. I mean, but what she's showing you is that, I mean, she could do it, but she is in relatively good shape. Average American is not going to be able to pass that test.
I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. That's
She also
2
is
miles will be
not the
tough.
average height of a woman either.
At all.
So she was taller than all of those men that she actually was interviewing next to. So
Yeah, she got the-
she's at least 5'8".
Hold on, are we equating height to athleticism? Because I would argue with that. We know a
No,
whole
what I'm
bunch of
saying is
goofy
that
tall
she's
people.
as big as a man.
What that got to do with being able to run the 2 mile?
Oh god.
If you already could run, plus you got height.
But
that's
you hold on,
something.
but you already have to be able to. That has nothing to do with height.
No, I mean, the fact that she's willing to do it lets you know that she has the confidence to get it done. So it's obvious
That's
that
true.
She does work out. And you ain't gonna see no random
Right.
person doing the weather talking about some. I went over there and did the basic training just to see. Like, no, she waited her whole life for that one.
Yeah, like she done did a bout of Beachbody
Yeah, she did
branded
CrossFit.
stuff or two. Yeah.
And did
So-
some CrossFit, some other stuff. She ain't new to this. She true to this. She wanted to show up. She wanted to show up and show out. First of all, what woman you know is gonna get on camera and do some stuff that's gonna embarrass the hell out of herself?
None.
None.
Not that I ain't gonna be able to do it. She could at least do a couple pull-ups. She knew that was gonna be on the list. When that wasn't, she was like, "Oh, cool." Then she started doing that trap bar deadlift, and then
Talk about I want more points. Why? Because she squats.
there you go.
I want
One
more.
thing, every
I
white
want
woman
extra.
that I've seen in the gym, every last one of them, whether they got on the ass spectrum, whether it is cone shaped, meaning inside, or all the way out, meaning BBL, they all working on ass. So
Speaking of booty and legs, I got a story.
my
Real quick story time. Boom. So I'm at the gym. Okay, I'm minding my business.
story time, boom.
They got two
Why?
thigh machines. They got 2 thigh machines, an inner thigh, and outer thigh. It's like a dual. It does both of the one machine.
Good
And they
girl,
have
bad girl.
But look, they got 2 of them. They got 2 in the gym. Okay, so that's a luxury, right? Usually gyms only have 1. I've been
Exactly.
scrolling out because it's busy, baby. It's busy. It's people running through it. Okay. So these 2 younger white girls go over there. They're switching up on it, and the other one, people going in and out. 2 younger white girls dip a beeline to it. Okay, so there's already a white girl, probably she about 25. 25-year-old white girl, let she work out. She got some decent sized thighs. I'm like, okay, she using it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there. I do one set. Out of nowhere, I hear, "Are you gonna stay on your phone or are you gonna work out?" At first, I thought, "Oh, this mother ain't talking to me." So
Shots fired.
I look over. He's definitely not talking to me. He's talking to said white girl next to me. She takes her AirPod out. "Excuse me?" He said, "Hey, you see these signs? They say you're supposed to be on your phone. You're on your phone and not working out. People want to use it." So his wife, her little skinny butt behind him, yeah. Now, they're boomers. Okay. I mean, he's juiced up. Okay. He's pointing at her, he's yelling at her. It causes attention in the gym. Some white guys walking by, he stops, he's concerned. We lock eyes. We don't know if we should hop in or not. It was a lot going on. So I look at him, I say, "Sir, would you like to use this machine? Because I just sat here. It's cool, man. It's just a thigh machine. If you need to use it, you know what I'm saying? Come on." No. She know what I'm talking about. You just sat there. She need to get up and move. Yeah, this man about late 60s. His wife looked like one of them older lady who be having them cast on. Okay. And no, neither one of them look like they do leg day. And I'm just looking at them, being at this young girl. So she's mortified. She's like, "I hope you have a better day, sir." She was gonna cry.
So I goddamn will if you get off the damn machine.
He ain't want. He just wanted to start some shit. He was a daring.
You skinny, big leg bitch. You slim, thick bitch.
And she was cute too. It wasn't like she's bad.
Get off your phone, fatty. Like he was 2 seconds from saying some shit like that.
No, she wasn't. She looked like she might like train for like the chicks be doing like them CrossFits and stuff. Like she actually work out in the gym. She like her
you Megan Trainor all about that bass, no treble, having that.
He was all
it's the thought. Move it or lose it.
Basically. So as we talk about fitness and they talk about, "Oh, this generation's lazy." Man, come on. She in there trying to work out. Y'all giving that girl a hard time. And she the only one doing weights. Then she get up and leave finally. Next dude come on. He get on there, Mr. Pump and Thump. He put like 30 pounds on it and he over here going like this. I'm like,
pump and thump.
He ain't doing no way. Man,
one, two.
He was trying to get the third muscle in his leg that can't nobody see pumped up.
It was crazy. So I get up. I'm like, I'm done. I had to get up out the gym. I went to the sauna, you know what I'm saying, got up out of there. But I'm just saying, so as we talk about fitness and they give Gen Z a hard time, they trying to work out. They just want, and she was logging, I think she was logging stuff on her phone too. But different generations don't realize that people don't use paper. I've seen a man in there, he in there with his notebook, like pages, like his workouts with like pictures and
probably caveman scroll.
So he said, "Forget it. Bring back the presidential fitness." And that's why Trump said, "Bet."
We're gonna do it.
Trump is reinstituting the presidential fitness test. So I'm out here at the gym to find out whether or not I'm as fit as the median 6-year-old male. Wish me luck. I have to run a quarter of a mile. Someone time me? I'm gonna make it. I did it. Now, how do I shut this thing off? I'm in the V sit and reach part in order to get to the 50th percent.
I'm done. I failed.
6-year-old, I gotta reach to the 16 marker.
I was like number one.
Next up is some curl ups. I gotta do 22 of these. 22 in a minute. One.
Oh yeah, touch the knees. Yeah.
20. Light work. I did it. Look at this. I had a full minute. And I did it in a little bit under 51 seconds. I have to do 7 push-ups.
7 push-ups.
My arms are not exactly my strength, despite all my wonderful working out that I've been putting in. All those seconds in the gym up till now.
Oh, she ain't even doing it right.
Oh my God! It's a miracle!
I mean, it's not terrible.
For those of you who don't know what the shuttle run is,
this is dope.
2 markings,
I love
30
these.
feet apart. I got to go down pick up one of the blocks, bring it back.
Homie is doing this
place
in the
it down,
office, y'all. That's
then go
crazy.
back, pick the other one
Right.
up,
It's
and run
office,
through the
Jim.
finish line. I did it in 12.59 seconds. I beat it by just less than a second, but you know what? Close to failing is not failing, it's a pass. Well, it turns out I'm completely
He said a
inflexible.
D.
That
D
test
gets
I failed,
degrees.
but every other test I was in fact as fast, as strong, as lean and mean as the median 6-year-old male back in the mid-1980s. So I say to President Trump, bring on the fitness test because it ain't got nothing on me. As you may have
I like that attitude on him.
He
Even
said,
though he was-
but look though, he passed for a 6-year-old.
That was a what do you call that? Being facetious.
He said that dude got women. Never mind. Go say that.
His arms was on some other stuff though.
yeah, it did
he was.
look delicate.
Drop some drip in the comments. How many push-ups can y'all do? Drop some drip in the comments. How many push-ups can y'all do?
5.
I would love to hear this one.
Drop some drip in the comments. So I personally, another gym story. I was in the gym, and one of my sets was doing push-ups, right? So I didn't know like what was like good. So I ended up busting out 15. It was this older man. Afterwards, he comes over, he goes, "You just did 15 push-ups." Okay.
So who the hell was counting? Why you
Right.
counting my push-ups from across
What
the
was you
room?
looking at that whole time? Like what made
Ass.
you?
I said that was my
Ass.
set. I'm about to do. I said I got 2 more of
Ass,
those.
ass. Oh.
I said I got
Now
2
make
more
that
of those.
hammer.
He was like,
"Oh, you got
wow. He's like, wow, really? I'm thinking, who ain't doing 15 push-ups?
2." And let me know what your
What's your
Snapchat
secret?
is. What your
What's your
OF
secret?
is.
You know
What's
what?
your cash app?
Do you post your videos?
You know
Let
what?
me see your
Last video, last
inspiration.
last story to add on to that. The other day I was in the gym and they got a new glute master machine. Okay.
So they fighting over why they fighting over all the leg
It
machines?
ain't got nobody
Yeah.
got no booty or no legs. Okay. So
That's how I go.
I'm on the machine. Okay. The day before, this older lady, she's just staring at me. I said, "Can I help you?" She said, "I'm just watching because this is a new machine and I want to know how to use it." Like, well, thanks. I guess I'm your Insta thought to watch. So okay, appreciate it.
It's the thought to
Like,
watch.
what is going on here? So I didn't think nothing of it. Next day, I go late at night to go do my workout because that's when I had time. I'm into doing the same machine. You know, you hunched over, you got to take your feet and kick it up, right? This man comes over and he says, "You're really engaging your core. You have perfect form. Great work. Keep going."
So
I've been
look at
watching
Jim
you
Jones
and
being one of them chicks that be in the gym talking about everyone's looking at me and
Right.
why did he come up to me?
This is why I go late.
Don't be that. Be okay with people giving you compliments in the gym because you can do it right.
No, hold
Like,
on.
come
I'm just
on
like
now.
I'm only bringing it up because I find it's funny because there's so many resources you could go to and they could just go on YouTube to look up like perfect form and they using me.
Well, you in the gym.
Like me
I
first.
ain't gonna lie. Listen, I'm gonna say this, and my fellas
Stop
know
laughing
what
about
I'm
it.
talking about. It don't have nothing to do with sexualizing women or any of that. It's very inspirational to see a woman in the gym because, for one, men train harder at times when they're around women.
That's very true. No matter if
That's
it was
just
a
I don't care.
6-year-old
That man
lady
was
or
over there
I don't
writing in that book.
I
Yeah,
don't
it is.
care.
It's true.
I don't care if she looked like Whoopi. Today's Whoopi.
I don't care.
If
Whoopi always been ugly. I don't care what nobody said.
if she got a body and she looked like she be in that gym getting her squat on, we going a little harder that day. Soon as she come in, oh shit, come Whoopi. They're gonna be in there like this.
It's a natural thing. It's a natural thing to do, regardless of whether you're not necessarily attracted to the person like that. It's just the fact that they are there, and it makes you push out an extra rep.
That's my Sunday workout group. My Sunday workout group is you. If you come to one of my Sunday workouts, you're gonna see a bunch of Instagram baddies.
Look at playing game over there peacocking. over there roostering. You know what I'm saying? Cock a doodle doo. Or should I say cuck a doodle doo?
But I think it's good to have
What?
these conversations. I'm not bringing that up to be like everybody's looking at me. For me, I was just kind of taken back that like I go on YouTube. I don't be looking at other people about like because
Yeah, but
they their form be wrong and stuff. I don't want to watch them. So it was
but
just
you know,
interesting that somebody was sitting there staring at me like, yeah, good form. I'm like,
because that's
thanks.
also an excuse just to say something to you as well. You know what I mean? Take that as a
I
compliment.
was nice.
Because I have a friend of mine that I work out with. He's a friend of the family, and he talks to everything that come in the gym.
Hey,
Everything.
hey,
If
girl,
they
I
cute,
remember.
if they cute, hey, what's up? I
Red
see you.
shirt.
I see you.
Red shirt.
I see you. And I be looking like, bruh, she see that you see her. Can you stop doing that? You know, we already going hard, and he keeps up with me, which is fun. You know, he like, man, you inspired me. But that really inspired me. I said, I hear you. And then it'd be different ones that come in, and he finds inspiration in each woman he sees.
Okay. Well,
So
that's a message.
It's a male thing. So that's why I'm saying, women out there, my day drippers, you know, just my eye squad, just understand that it is not perverted if a man watches you in the gym. Now, if that man watching you and then he approaches you after you come off that machine and you done cleaned it up or whatever, and he comes over to you and say, hey, hi, my name is Derek. I'm a Capricorn. He's a purge. All right. But if you see,
Well, I mean, who you how you gonna get to him then? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta shoot your shot.
yeah, but it always starts off with some casual conversation, you know, like on some.
See, that's how you do it. See,
no,
that's
how we gonna have to
you
decide.
do
We
it.
got to
No,
decide.
that's
It's about
this
to
gonna
go
be a
into
whole
whole
situation.
thing.
You know
It's gonna be
what?
but-
You know what I do? I walk up and I say, "Hello, my name is Sir Cassius Payas, and I would love to take you out sometime. I know we're in the middle of the gym. However, there's a stand
There's
over
my
there
red flag
with a
at.
couple of protein drinks. I think that we both should get some, and later on, possibly, you and I could see each other, and we can talk sometime." I'm
And
very
then he
nervous. I'm
says,
sorry, my hands are sweaty.
let's get busy.
Nah, I admire you if that's how you moving, but honestly, in just total gym etiquette, it always start off with that head nod. You know, first is that we see each other, we keep it pushing. Next time we see each other, because the one thing that most women in the gym is probably going to be more attracted to is the consistency of, damn, every time I come in here, you in here. And then it becomes the, hey, is you going to be using them 25s? Because a lot of times women throw in, they ain't going to say nothing. You going to keep using, you done with them 25s?
Play names like, no, I'm going to be using the 15s.
No.
Okay, we gonna go ahead and go off the fitness subject because we've been on this too long. He's over here throwing shade, and you ain't right.
You
ain't
see
right.
him right. Ain't nobody studying non-fitness payday.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and go into our next subject. We're gonna skip right on through a bunch of stuff. So
No,
we're gonna go
we ain't skipping nothing. We ain't skipping leg day, and we definitely ain't skipping arm day.
We're gonna skip over a couple of things we
It's been a couple
discussed.
weeks. I ain't got it in on plain Dane like I usually did. I gotta get back pay.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Whenever you're ready, back pay, we can take it to the stairs.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can we go to actions? Have
you ready now for the stair work? Okay.
Are you ready for that stair work?
Oh, I was there. I was there with it.
You cut out after 4 rounds. We usually do
no. Push-ups. What else was it? It was the
Wheel.
ab roller. Yeah.
Yes,
I was there with it.
Drink. This is gonna take forever. I'll be back.
No, it's testosterone coming through.
I'll be back. Y'all gonna be arguing still by the time I get my drink.
No, there's no art. We argue with actions. We ain't gonna lip wrestle.
Speaking of actions, so let's transition to actions have aftermath. Okay. Let's get deep.
Is this the right one? Is this it? Why are you talking?
We're gonna do the quiet cracking.
We're
gonna just because we already like halfway over.
I want to talk about nerd stuff, and you over here messing up.
Okay, so we won't get
actions nerd stuff.
Okay, fine. We want to talk about the tariffs. Is that what you want to do? The tariffs part?
I wanted to get into this cracking.
All right, go ahead. Let me go
Oh.
and pull it up then. I
Okay.
gotta find it now.
So, quiet
I got
cracking.
stories about that.
Drop some drip in the comments. Do you know what quiet cracking is? It's not quiet quitting. Quiet cracking. And what's his name? Homie about to come up. He's gonna tell you what it means. I don't know what his name is.
Timothy Ward.
Sorry, I couldn't remember his name. Sorry,
we
sorry.
ain't talking about a
Timothy.
hand over a mouth either. That ain't the kind of quiet cracking we talking.
Oh. Why is my face the one on here? That
This
was
could
bad.
go this could go either way. The imagination roams, but check out this video.
So actions have aftermath. This is a segment where we talk about, you're gonna have when basically for every action there is a reaction to that. So there's an action that happens. In this case, it's the rifts, the the reductions of forces, the return to office, the you name it. People are just trying to figure it out with their current job, whether they're happy or not. So quiet cracking is not quite quitting, but is like I would say the sister to quiet quitting.
A comment about this. I looked into it this morning. I said, we got to talk about this. It's called quiet cracking. And like, according to a new study, more than like 50% of employees are like doing this at work. We got to talk about this. Some nice views, some nice scenery while I pulled up the quiet cracking.
Imagine being able to build an app with your name
commercial
on it just by thinking about it. Meet
not
Base
sponsored by
44.
us though. Base 44 can.
First and foremost, I want to say, unfortunately, it's not anything sexual. Okay.
See,
that would be interesting. That'd be
what
quiet cracking is the ideal of persistent unhappiness in the workplace, leading to disengagement, poor performance, and a desire to quit. Now, I know a lot of people are saying, well, that's been happening at the job forever. However, one of the reasons like this whole quiet cracking thing is getting worse is because you have supposedly a bad job market. And also there's the ideal of like AI coming to take everybody's jobs. So basically this is like a mental health thing. Basically people are quietly cracking up at work. This is what the study's showing. The study was done by a group called Talent LMS. And they said 54% of people
we'll drop the link in the description for that.
Okay. So we are seeing, like, I think the next stage in this whole job thing we've been going through. Remember the Great Resignation? Like, I think we're seeing the different levels of like people reacting to work currently.
So that's like the big brother.
So I think the Great Resignation.
Quiet quitting is the little brother.
Just like quitting their job.
And quiet cracking is the baby sister.
I think that was like the first group of people, the really adventurous kind of people. They were just like, man, I'm out of here. I'll find something better, right? Quiet quitting, I think, was the second group of people who were like, I'm not that adventurous. I'm not going to quit my job. I'm just going to stay here and do the bare minimum. I need these benefits. You know what I mean? I'm 7 years away from my pension. I'm just going to come in.
I know that's
I'm gonna
right.
be here.
I know that's right.
I'm just going to do the bare minimum until like I get up out of here. That's the second level of people. Now I think it's starting to work these days. It's starting to affect like the third level of people. These are the people who like really like their career. These are the people who kind of like the job. These are the people that with like their morning coffee, they sip a little bit of the corporate Kool-Aid. You know those people. The people who was like just like the company man, the company woman. They're like, I'm sticking around. I like it here. It's starting to get to them too.
Interesting.
I think it makes sense. This progression makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it makes it for my older people that's on their way out the door. I get it, totally get it, right? You younger people though, you 30 somethings, y'all better get it cracking. Because why are you, first of all, why are you at a job that you're not going to put your effort in especially if you see that there's room for growth to where that paycheck can increase, that hourly can increase. You can change positions. Sometimes you want to go hard so that the work ethic is shown, and they like, okay, we see what's going on right here. This person is definitely preparing for something a little bit more advanced than what their station is offering. We're going to move them along, bring them up the food chain a little bit. But if you had a job and it's not moving, but honestly, yeah, if I'm at Sunoco pumping gas, I've been quiet cracking. if they do have benefits or whatever, and I see that there is a ceiling that's reached, I can understand that. But I got people that'll perform well, and because they're asked to actually do a little bit more, because more is going to be required of them because the expectation is changing. I've seen people on their mental health days. I gotta take a mental health day because I'm just not. And then you ask them about it. It's just been tough. Okay, how? Like no, you're ducking it now. You're showing greatness and not expectations there. Now you're ducking it. So I think quiet cracking is appropriate for our older group. I don't know if you agree with that, but that you're on your way out the door. You're gonna slow it down a little bit. You're not going as hard as you did 10 years ago. It's just not gonna happen. You're on your way out.
Mostly because of the reduction in force and the layoffs. You've given, like, we've heard of things like who was it? That trucking company, for example, where all them people work there and then they ain't even have no pension. And like I think the disloyalty piece of corporations and companies is what makes people be like, sit back and actually reflect. They're like, okay, so the company took this action and this is what happened to Jimmy. Jimmy came to work every day. Jimmy was doing XYZ. Jimmy was the motivating person in the office. And like, I don't know what we would do without Jimmy. Well, guess what? Now Jimmy ain't there. And it ain't because Jimmy didn't want to be there. They just said, Jimmy made too much money. Get Jimmy out of there. Now everybody's like, morale is down. Like, and companies are seeing the morale go down too. And it's just, what is a couple dollars really worth? It's very short-sighted thinking. Like, oh, I'm gonna save $2 today. Yeah, but guess what? That benefit of almost like investments. Like, you worried about putting $2 in today when it's gonna be 12 in a year, which was crazy. You should just put $2 in, you had it.
Right.
So yeah, I think quiet cracking, that's what companies get. No, that's what they get. Because they should have treated their people better. To me, that's a signal of you're not treating them well.
That is that part, and it's also the situation of, like I mentioned with the older folks, what are they gonna do? Quit? Like for real? Especially when you ain't got that long to go, for real. You might have another 2-3 years. Just ride it out.
Just ride it out. Also, I rather just like check out our last video about the severance that we had in our last live. I would rather get severance than I quit and get nothing. So I'm gonna chill here until you give me some money to leave.
Okay, well, I got a question for you, Jim Jones. Would you rather be the person that got the severance, or would you rather have been the person that got left behind with 3 other people's work that just got fired or got reduced?
It depends on how much money I make.
Now it depends on the money.
Yeah, because the thing is, if I'm in an industry, for example, let's say you're in news, like you're a newscaster or something like that, it's incredibly hard to break into some of these spaces, and there's not a lot of jobs for certain things. So if I'm getting paid more for what I want to do, and it's in that market, like, yeah, I might just go ahead and just like, y'all gonna have to figure it out and just like fire me then. I might, that's fine. I'll wait till my turn. But I'm gonna sit here and get all this experience, and then you're gonna pay me to be home, and I'm gonna hopefully find another job. But those people I feel the worst for because they're in like a niche situation. So if that's the case, it just depends, I guess.
I'm gonna say I'm quiet cracking if I was working somewhere and it was 4 of us doing a job. Because of cutbacks, now I'm the only one left doing the job. And I don't, But be glad that you got a job. You be like, man, F that. Like you
Paying
know
me
what
for
I'm
this?
saying?
How
Right.
much I'm
I've been
getting
on a
paid for?
team where everybody quit, and I was the last one left. I mean, including the manager. So I mean,
Oh, you want me to run? Oh, I'm running this? How much you
I
getting
mean,
paid?
I took it as okay. Now I'm gonna learn all the stuff, and then I already was getting paid more than all of them anyway. So whatever, cool.
Okay, that's one aspect of it. But people are
Because I
looking at
wasn't gonna quit.
jobs.
They was gonna take me feet first. I wasn't quitting.
So people look at jobs like marriages when all of these jobs are situationships. It depends on the
Right.
situation that
Yeah,
you are in and whether it fits the criteria for what you believe you will be successful in that space. So
facts.
if you are in a space where you see people dropping off every quarter like flies
Been
because
there.
maybe the company's doing well on stock price, but usually how does a company, especially a company that is public and sales ain't going up,
They cut
what
people.
what artificially looks like you're gaining revenue?
They cut people.
You cut the human
Yeah.
capital,
Yeah.
and that looks like money gained on your books. That's the first thing that goes, is the easiest thing to do. You don't have to do a bunch of magic tricks or anything like that. So you force people to do more with less. But the people who are there, they get that coddle, that appeasement. Let me rub on you. We got 9 different job recs out there for filling up
Pizza
your team.
Thursdays.
We got 9 different recs out there. We just haven't found the right person yet. Ah,
Right. Yeah,
we
that's
had
nasty
5
work.
interviews and none of the people worked out. Ah,
They
sorry.
be lying,
We
and then
found
they be lying on that. And they
we
be
got
lying.
we got 3 more interviews. They all fell through this week. We're gonna get you more team members. Just hold on a little bit. We're gonna
And I
just
do that myself. Couple more interviews, man. We gonna talk about it. I know you want to raise. Hold on. Let's wait till after these training classes happen.
Now I understand quiet crack. All I'm saying is if you quiet crack and make sure you still look for another job. That's the
If
key.
you're gonna
You still
quiet
should be
crack, get
looking
it
for
cracking
another job. Yes, get it
elsewhere.
cracking. Yes, yes. I'm
Because
not
if I'm
saying
quiet
don't look for it.
cracking, I'm in search. I'm in search because I'm like, I just need to keep these paychecks going until this new job starts.
There you go. There you go. But that's the part where people forget to do is they just sit there and they like give up like, ugh. But like don't do that. You should be like, oh word. And as you typing your new resume for your new job, setting up your new interview for your new
yeah,
job.
but it just makes it
You
hard
already done. You
because
checked out of this one. It's done.
because the people who are quietly cracking are the people who drank the Kool-Aid, is really what that person was stating. He's like, this is bad because these are the company men and women, the backbone of your teams. And now they looking around like shit
Why
on
am I
this.
here? Yeah.
What
Like
you gonna do?
Yeah.
What you gonna do? What you do? Like, no, what do you do? What do you bring to the table?
Yeah, it's supposed to be bad. I mean, and then they cut
Yeah,
like they're cutting those
those are
people.
people who know where all the bodies are buried, where all of the skeletons are within systems, teams, how like organizations work. If there's audits that take place, they the only people that know where the documents is at and all of that kind of stuff. And now
The
they gone.
historical
They've been there
knowledge.
for
Yeah.
25 years because ain't nobody write down nothing. And people think AI is gonna be able to find all the documents.
Because they don't understand how machine learning works. We ain't but
It's
y'all go
magical.
y'all
It's
go
auto
check out
magic.
my Grok video and check that out. That's the basics. And we'll talk more about machine learning at a later date. But
Right.
yeah, it ain't magical. Leprechaun and Lucky Charms don't come out and just magically give you information. It's not how this works. There's a human involved. Sorry, companies. You got a little ways before you can replace us.
That'd be all right.
You will not. Never mind. Too soon.
I need to get my tiki torch out now.
On the computers is nasty work. All right, are we able to go to
Are we able to
transition to a different topic?
Yes, Conehead, we can.
We come from France.
So one of the things real quick I had that we're not going to post LinkedIn up on is there was a lady who talked about this is for real quiet cracking. She said, I gave my manager a heads up that I am looking for a new job. I'm not giving 2 weeks notice. I'm just letting him know I ain't going to be here. So he needs to prepare the others because I'm letting them know so they're not stuck screwed when I leave. But I'm leaving. What
That's
are y'all thoughts
crazy,
about? What are y'all thoughts on? I never heard nothing like that before.
That's some bold shit. Like I ain't got a job yet, but I'm just letting all you know I'm out this bitch. All right, and I ain't coming back. So it's just Tammy. She say that every 2 weeks when she get mad or something. You know what? I mean it this time. I'm gone.
So there was we're not bringing it up, but yeah, drop some drip in the comments. Y'all ever tell an employer, look, y'all know I ain't about to be here next month and ain't had no new job and ain't giving formal notice. You just letting them like
I've been at
softly,
jobs
like,
where I gave more than a month's notice.
No, she ain't giving no
because it was
notice.
going
She
down.
just
Yeah.
yeah, this ain't a notice. This ain't on notice. It's just, hey, I appreciate my time here, but just know I know I'm managing these folks, but I won't be. So prepare the others.
Yeah. So like I'm gonna give you one. So what job I left before, like I gave a 7-week notice. Long, right? Because I knew it was messed up. And I was like, you want to put some people in place and some processes. 7 weeks, that's a pretty long time. 7 weeks came up fast. And they got down to the last couple weeks. Basically, if I gave you 2 weeks, this is what it looked like. I had gave out a timeline for everybody. These are the things that need to happen. These are the things that need to transition. I was over more than one team at one time. There's no way that you're gonna be able to do all this. You already cutting stuff. So what you need to do is find someone cheap or let me train a couple people to take over these things. And it's gonna take more than a couple weeks per person. If you want, you don't have to have it that long. You don't need that. All right. Well, you know
so
what?
fast forward last week, what happened?
Last week, what happened? They just threw it over to somebody. And I was like, all right, that's it. And then they tried to call me,
That
by
person
that
was
time I was
quiet
down.
cracking. That person was over there like, wait till I get off this mother job.
No, I already had a couple people lined up in place because I want a couple systems to, die. So
Get you caring about a business that you don't work
it
at
ain't
no
about
more.
that. It is I don't want to leave a place in flames. That's my thing. Because
let it burn. Let it burn.
I gave you 7 weeks of my life, and you decided to play with me. I ain't leave nothing in shackles and burning. No, you did that.
My 2-hour notice. What happens in 2 hours?
It's at will.
I'm gone.
I saw another article.
You got 2 words.
That's a good one. I saw another article where they asked this Gen Z girl, they said, why you don't give notice? She said, your job don't give you notice when they lay you off. So why I'm giving them notice I got a new job? Y'all crazy. I said, you know what? She ain't wrong.
What's that thing? The Gen Z stare? Is that what that?
She like
only reason why I would give notice because I know I got people that actually depend on me. You get what
she
I'm
said,
saying?
but if they laid you off, they don't care about the people depending on you. She right. That was her. The lady was like, you smart. You smart.
Look,
it's gonna be a bunch of people rubber stamping. I'm done. Like, damn, you an ambulance driver.
I'm
I'm jumping out this bitch. It's over with.
I'm gonna be like
there's somebody in the back. I'm out.
I'm gonna be like Joel Santana on that damn on that song. I'm taking my crew with me. Call my squad, have them sent up.
Ooh, yeah. So I mean, that Gen Z girl
see a
was
job,
wrong.
I like it. I see a managerial type of position, I like it. I'm taking everybody with me.
I mean,
I'm taking laptops.
Allegedly
on purpose, maybe.
All right, so let's get into our last segment. Because let's really get into this because sometimes we gotta rewind and rethink what's normal out here. Okay. All right, I'm gonna give you all the cliff notes because we're not gonna bring the actual. I don't think we have the video up, but oh, there it is. Yeah, this is it right here. Yeah. This one
Poor
right
little
here.
boo-boo.
Yeah, this the one. This the one right here. Make sure it hurt.
You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna play. Okay, I'm not trying to play all
So
that.
her video basically says like, oh, basically my parents instilled values in me, so I can't do OnlyFans. And then there's you can pause it. So because
Oh,
really,
okay.
if you go to the comments, go down a little bit. Where is it at? What was that girl's name? Oh, she didn't got washed through there. So the other link is the girl. This girl commented on there, and she said, "Well, you can have morals and do OnlyFans." They cooked her.
You can have morals and do OnlyFans.
They were cooked. So hold on. There's two sides. I hold on before y'all give y'all's thoughts and drop some drip in the comments. One side said, "How in the world can you have morals and values if you're doing OnlyFans selling coochie on the internet for a couple dollars?" The other side said, "Why y'all worry about what she doing with her coochie? And it doesn't mean she doesn't have morals and values. That's just her job." Let's talk about it.
I'm so sick of people, man. With that whole, why you worried about? Why you put it out there? That's why. That's why we talking.
And I don't think coochie's a bad word according to the YouTube guidelines that was updated. So I should be good to say coochie.
Good. You got it.
Coochie, la la la.
La la.
Coochie.
So yeah, I mean, let's talk about drop some drip in the comments. Y'all think that S workers are just workers and that's their job, or do you think that those who partake in S work, such as OnlyFans, have no morals and they should not talk about, comment on said things, like said young lady who has, decided to work 3 jobs instead of popping it open, busting it open of a real one. I'm not on OnlyFans to see morals. I'm trying to see depressed. I don't think I'm allowed to say that on the YouTube guidelines. We don't get in trouble.
You can say badge, but you can't say b-holes?
Coochie is not badge. Coochie is coochie. I don't know. If coochie ain't allowed, I don't know what to tell him.
All right.
It's like not being able to say, like, never mind.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks.
It's like not being able to say wiener. Like, if you can't say wiener or anything like that on, I mean, we all know what I'm talking about. It's not a hot dog, whatever. Anyways, drop some drip in the comments. What do y'all think? Do y'all think that you can do that kind of work and be able to have morals? Or do you think if you're an S worker that you trade in your morals for the job? And finally,
are you kicking your desk, sir? That is ridiculous. The nerve of you.
And then do y'all partake? Who?
You. Stop doing that.
And then do y'all partake? Do y'all partake in these festivities such as OF or the many other different avenues that you can for S work?
My bad, Cassius. That's how the OnlyFans be sounding when they trying to find a moral high ground.
So I guess you disagree. You think that they do not have morals and values, correct?
I could just hear the morals coming through the $9.99 you just spent.
I see you.
Oh, like coins, like Mario.
Come me through.
So they're
she
morals
is a blessing to urethras.
So plain that you think that they don't have morals and values.
Don't
they
be
can't.
afraid to let them show.
Plain name. So you don't think that they can have morals and values then?
True morals.
I mean, wieners are getting blessed on OnlyFans all the time. So it takes a certain amount of morals the way they, inhale.
And she was, but the girl in there was really going back and forth with them about like how they're being judgmental and that it's just her job and why can't she have some type of baseline of like who she is and why she does the things that she does.
That's what she does. That's not who she is. Her throat is a daycare, not her.
I mean, the thing is that you talking about it from a sense of people having to get busy in that way, when in her mind, maybe she doesn't have to use a partner because that's full on sex work, porn style.
S work.
Really
can't say that though.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Say coochie, can't say S word.
Dang, this is. I need to find the handbook, but
yeah, I get what you're saying, but I'm
just saying,
solo
right?
dolo. But at the end of the day, it's kind of hard to bring her to grandma's cookout
Because everybody's sitting there naked.
Yeah, you've been Toys R Us in yourself for $9.99
or $3.99.
Drop some drip in the comments. Would you date someone on a platform that has S workers? Have you? And what was that experience like?
When she goes solo dolo, I don't have nothing against it, but I don't think I'll
Well,
don't
the
ask
thing
me if
is
I'm gonna marry it.
that you're talking about it today. Now you talking to the same people that might have been cool in the 90s and early 2000s. They got kids now, right? And they still talk about some of these things that are lasting forever. I went to high school with somebody like almost like I was trying to date her when I was in high school, and then she looked at me like I was crazy. Like, and I found out why. It's because I think it was actually questionable what her actual age was when she started, because she was out in these films, and she was actually pretty well known for a little bit. And that's how I found out that I had no shot. But it was because she was already getting shot up, and it was ridiculous. At least I got to see what it looked like, because I didn't know what it looked. I thought it was gonna look nice, and it did look nice. But then it's over with though. No.
And then now she looking like cash is pay. Back then, didn't want
I've been
now
forgot it.
all on me.
I've been
that's
forgot
wild
about
though.
that. Yeah,
That's wild though.
Like a
That's
real
wild,
one, like not like like Backpage. She was a real P star.
OF.
Like
was
not a
OF.
OF. She was all the way out there, a real one.
She was
I
on
said,
VHS tapes.
And the thing is, like, they be
And
doing all these
DVDs.
things back to back to back, and half of them only make it.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about too.
Yeah, like you need to only make it for like a summer or something like that. But then
what color is her hair?
forever. Black.
Oh, she didn't wear any other colors, man.
Not that I remember.
Maybe y'all know two of them, which is even crazy.
Yeah, we
There's
do.
a couple.
I know I do.
There's more than a couple.
That's crazy.
Please, listen. I've seen some couple of friends of ours have had they fun with practice, got them ready for the life, if you will. So I mean, it was what it was. See, the thing is, our era, we respected the OF.
Well, I guess
do what you do.
Technically,
it was really OT, but
they didn't have as much reach either, though, right? Like now,
very true.
Like what I'm saying, like them tapes had to be. You might be like regionally.
No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying, but like now it's like you an international S worker. Like y'all saw with the Diddy trial, for example. Them chicks is done. That's what they'll
and
always.
I'm like, look, and I'm
known
like,
as,
they like
unfortunately.
playing down, such and such. Yeah, that's the homie. Hey, what's up, sis? Keep it right pushing. I'm not gonna say they don't have no morals, but their morals tend to differ from the morals of the woman that I'm choosing.
Because it's not traditional, right?
Yeah, it's just not traditional. Just like you got your people that say, "Hey, I'm a freak for Jesus," and then you got the people that are just spiritual. I mean, just
what? A freak for Jesus? What does that mean?
Meaning that everything is surrounded by going to a church, praying, all of that stuff. And then you got people that says, "Well, I can't say I believe in Jesus, but I believe in a higher power." I mean, at the end of the day, just because a person do OnlyFans, that don't mean that, you could just walk up on them and say something out the way to them. That don't mean that they don't have pride in themselves. They just carry, you know what I mean? You got we all need garbage men, and we all need doctors. They both hold their positions in just different ways.
It just turned like stripping essentially into like a global type of
like a streamable option.
And that's the other part too.
And it's safe. It's in my house. And back in the day, you used to need a pimp in order to keep you safe. The pimp is now the application.
OnlyFans is a pimp. That's crazy.
And they still need management, because when you out in public, and somebody want to walk up on you, you still need a person like Plain Dame in your ear to let you know what you need to do and what you should hear. You understand?
Wow.
You still need management. Still need management. But anyways, bottom
Those
line
ain't
is
diamonds, those are almonds. All right. I feel you, but I can't
no,
reach you. All right.
bottom line is
Just
that
go. Green
I
is for
look
the
at
money and gold is for the honey. So what? Come on now, y'all
I ain't
tripping.
heard that one. That's a new one.
No, it's
I
not.
said all
It's
that.
it's damn old. Old as graham crackers. Right.
First check a chick
and
first.
Werther's.
Tabernacle. But anyways, let me get back to y'all pulling me. I'm trying to leave that past behind me. I told you I done got rid of that narcotic. But anyways, listen. Bottom line is, you got your OnlyFans. I look at them no different than the way we used to look at the strippers, right? And the strippers were some of the flyest people on earth. Sure, they revealed their body. They got a couple of dollars for doing so. But it is what it is. I mean, I there's no judgment on this end, but there is definitely a preference on this end. So if we're talking about who I want to take home, that's gonna look different versus who I may kick it and party with. You know, and they be like, you hear people all the time, with you. I mean, if you were single, would you date one? Sure will. Why wouldn't I? Am I wifing it? That's a whole nother conversation. But
That was the other day still hitting. What were we talking about? Where y'all y'all was talking about still hitting the booty BBL pants video. When we were watching those, we were asking about would they still hit that, and everybody was like, we still hitting, but you wasn't trying to wipe them. Anyways.
Right. Girl, if
So
you lift that fat up, hold it tight, and tilt it to the left. I got it from here.
Conflating the fact that somebody will smash you to somebody will wipe you. Two different things.
Drop some drip in the comments. Y'all believe that if you tap that makes that person of substance to be long term. Do we think that in this culture?
How's it long term? It's 10 minutes. There's
Hold
no
on.
long term in 10 minutes.
Some people, when they get attention, they think like they start like fantasizing like, I'm Mrs. Such and such, or I'm gonna marry this girl. I'm gonna send her these flowers, whatever. She's just gonna love me. And it's like she's already smacking Maxwell like right before you came over. She where your flowers were nice. Maxwell said, "That's crazy. You got flowers. Go turn over." So I go.
They write songs about people like that. It's all a fantasy, baby. Play, fantasize about all you want. But meanwhile, me and Cassius Pay, we go way back.
Don't add me to anything right now. I don't know what's coming out your mouth right now.
So hold on.
No, all I'm saying is this. I'm speaking of age. I'm not talking about actions. I'm saying we come from an era where, we was the ones that was sitting back like, you tripping off that? You infatuated with that? Like, there was people who actually went to those particular clubs where people, we throw dollars on them, but they come off of the stage and people are like, oh my God, she's so beautiful. And we like, you ready to go?
All right, that's when you go in there with a
you about to go kick it because that's one of the homies.
With sweatpants with a hole in the bottom, allegedly.
What?
Just me?
What?
You date? Nah.
No.
Might put a string on a 20.
He said he about to what? Okay, so let's so the last one.
Show me your morals.
So speaking of
all
morals,
of the morals. This is what
speaking of morals, I don't know if you'll be able to pull this
both
up.
my morals popped out at the bottom. You know what I'm saying?
If you can't,
I love the morals.
If you can't pull this up, then I will. I can show it on my end. So
when is it?
The next clip, the Andrew Tate interview.
Okay, I got that one.
Oh, okay.
We got time. Okay, cool.
Last one. It's the last one. So we talked about the chicks, right? We're like, hey, they doing a lot. I want y'all to look at this guy. Tell me, do you get OnlyFans energy from this clip?
First of all, listen, dude, I'm not even.
Right.
Oh, here we go.
Now, what it says is, I'm going to let it play again. It says, relationships should be 50-50. In case you can't see it. I give you my last name. You scream my first. His entire page. Now, hold on before you go away. Look at these comments. This is crazy. This is crazy. So, like,
It's a bunch of hot and bothered. Look at okay. A mother is only loving that face on a mother. All right, we're gonna keep going. Yeah.
This guy's making money, but look though. So I'm sure he's monetized, right? He's making money on basically doing.
Like,
look at the way they're talking to him. So what I'm saying is, I'm drawing a parallel of Sis was over here taking her clothes off to get the same attention. This man ain't took nothing off. He's just using his words to get this feedback. He getting paid.
He has the boat shoes on, the very skinny tight jeans.
He's giving Andrew Tate energy.
aka
erotic IG hustle.
Yeah.
Erotic IG hustle.
He's inside of a museum that has old cars in it.
So then, like, look at that first response. Great. Where and when? You know.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yep.
Drop some drip in the comments.
And she's definitely somebody's mother or grandmother. Yep.
Scary stuff, buddy.
Why is it scary? Let's talk about it for a second.
It's not. I mean, the thing is that when you are hot and bothered, and you are so there's no secret that women, when they get to a certain age, they are extremely sexually charged and aroused, and when a man hits that same age, it starts to decline because he done seen it all, done it all, dreamed it all, and probably don't want to waste his time on half of it. So
reversal of fortune.
Towards money.
Yeah.
You get to a certain age, it's like, yo, we hunt for the sport, not the feed.
So
right, like, man, get that cheat sheet.
Right, you said that's. I didn't know it was a thing. Yeah, I was by mistake with that because I used to do crossovers and stuff, and you know what I'm saying, ha ha. And then I went to the booty club, and then it was right there. She's like, "You did this?" I'm like, "I mean, I didn't do it on purpose." And then next thing I know, my whole life was changed.
Okay.
People are like, nah. Go on. Let's get away from that. So
continue.
Yeah, we gonna just go ahead and talk about the erotic IG hustle
guy.
Yeah, go back to Andrew Tate energy boy. So my thing is this: we give the women a hard time about OF. Y'all gonna give him a hard time about this, or you commend him?
I'm not giving none of them any hard times. It's a necessary job. People gotta arouse the thirsty. I'm not mad at that. Do what y'all do. That listen. Somebody gotta do it. Strippers, what do they do? Entertain the husbands of the world. OnlyFans, what do they do? Entertain the people who can't get to see people of that stature, shape, and size that look like that, remove clothing and do obscene things that suits a fantasy. Everybody serves a purpose. They get paid. I ain't mad at it. They ain't climbing in my window and I ain't blowing their head off. So do what y'all do. You get no judgment from me. I'm not the moral police. Homeboy can walk around in his sheen sport coat and his cheap jeans and his boat shoes. If you got the women going crazy, brother, get that paper. Do what you do. The grandmas need entertainment too. That's why they got ladies' night. Grandma be in there, yeah, shake it for me. You know how the grannies be. Like Cassie Pay said, when they get to that certain age.
Oh, don't try to act like you ain't never been to a male review, Jim.
I've been to one male review.
Quit playing. Yep.
I mean, what y'all want? Story time? I'm sure you don't.
You go ahead.
We'll want to hear about starships and rockets.
Go ahead and get yours off. I know that's what you like. Go ahead, get yours off. Equal opportunity.
No,
you went in there with a hole in your sweatpants, huh?
No. We all dress like strippers, though. To be honest with you, I didn't realize how like stripperish we looked until I actually looked at the pictures out and like, ugh. looked like we were going to perform, to be honest with you. I've been to one male review, and we don't have to get to the story.
No, go ahead.
It's
No,
late.
but
It's late.
do it for the vibe.
So
Here, let
in
me pull it
college,
in. Boom.
in college, we went to a meal review and played name. I'll tell you where later.
You gotta get through the story. No, don't be embarrassed now.
So I'm not from the city I went to college in. I'm not from there, and so I went to. They're like, hey, we're gonna go to such and such place. We're gonna go to a male review. I'm like, all right, cool. Not understanding that a male review is like what was about to happen. So I'm always the designated driver. I don't drink when I go out with friends and stuff typically, and so I don't mind being DD. So we pull up, park the car in the parking lot. When I described the parking lot, I think both of y'all gonna know where I was at. Pull up to the parking lot. It's like gravel, right? Gravel that goes out, and then you walk into the building. It's like a bigger building. When you walk into the building, it's a bunch of seats in the stage. It is in not the nicest parts of said city. Okay. Did not know that at the time. Once again, I'm not from. So somehow I left my car unattended, which I. Woo.
Right, this is over past somebody on the sploosh mission.
And when we pulled up, one of the male, can you say strippers on here and not get in trouble?
I'm pretty sure because don't nobody care about dudes.
One of the male exotic
it's
dancers.
a man stripper.
A male dancer.
He bitch.
We didn't know. I didn't know he was a male dancer. He came up in his. Now hold on, set the scene. Boom. Back then it was in. There's been Chargers was hot. So he come pulling on with the Charger with his blacked out windows and loud music. He get out all big and stuff. And I didn't even think that this man was one of the dancers.
Yeah, right. She was over there. She was looking like, oh,
I didn't know he
mayonnaise.
was. No, I actually thought he was like security because he was so big. I would have never thought he was.
He's huge.
No, I thought he was security. I was waiting for him to be at the door.
Big.
Is he security?
He was
I'm
big.
just like a stripper.
Pause.
So we go in there and
look at us being your backup dancers to this story.
He was the first one. His name was like the God.
His name was
Penetration.
Ooh.
AKA Snickers.
His name was Penetration. And it was weird. Like, welcome to the stage, Penetration. I'm like, all right, what he about to do? So he comes out on
what
stage.
You think he about to do?
You heard his damn name. No Diddy.
I'm super young.
No Diddy.
This man goes and finds the biggest girl he could find. And I mean, she was a big girl. And he took her and he was tossed her up and picked her. We're like, and he was flipping her all over. Yeah, I know. Like now, I mean, back then I was just like, wow, that's crazy. He's strong as hell. Like that's what was going on. I'm like, man, homie be in there.
Strong as hell. You see how he picked
up? I wish he come up to me in the gym instead of that.
He can lift me with one
arm. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was like, man, that's crazy. He was taking her flipper. I'm like, man, he's like, he dude put the weight. You know, that's what I'm thinking. I'm not thinking nothing of the other girl's like, oh, that's the guy who pulled up next to us. I'm like, man, homie is strong. Like,
she told me, I wonder what he squat.
Right.
What is this bitch?
Everybody else talking about some, I know he had tossed me around like a rag dog.
Oh wow! So then the last one I'll tell you, I can't even remember. Is there was a guy?
There's like, two stories to this.
No, there was a guy. The second guy,
and then we saw him back out at the gravel.
Well, we did end up seeing, we did see him out at the gravel though. We ended up running into him when we were trying to get in the car. But there was another guy.
So you seen what I did to that big bitch. I'm ready for all three of y'all.
All three of y'all.
There was four of us, but yeah. So the other guy was like about 5'1" maybe. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what are he about to do? This dude found the tallest chick he could find in the room, had her sit on the chair. Then he did a headstand and he's wearing nothing but like a towel. And if she would have opened her mouth.
Penetration's brother sticking in.
Right. It's like, we getting to the point.
This was back, so I'm gonna set the time
SAT
frame.
words.
I'm gonna set
Put
the
it in
time
there.
frame for y'all. This is back
Coming
when
to the
Pretty Ricky was
stage.
popping.
Put it in there.
Pretty Ricky was popping. I'm pretty sure one of them came out to like Pretty Ricky, but this is back when Pretty Ricky was popping. And no, we did see him on the way out, and like one of the girls that used to mess with a NBA player was trying to talk to him. But,
Coming to the stage, bodacious insert.
So, anyways,
insertion to the stage. Insertion.
That actually might have been his name. It was something crazy. Like I'm like, why? You know, I'm thinking that up. Anyways, yes, that is my story of the club. And nothing happened to me. I got in the car, turned it on, was chilling. She was talking to him, whatever. I'm like, girl, we gotta go ahead and we gotta practice tomorrow. I need you to get your ass to the car.
Coming to the stage, Adam Ball.
She was like, look, she like, y'all can leave me. I'm gonna be a
Ball.
little late getting in. I'm gonna stay here with Lick It Clean.
At least she ain't in it with pink eye. That's another story. Somebody else.
No. Brown eyed bandit. Can't stand it.
Oh man, that's a story for
gotta
another
get out of
day.
here.
That's
Right, these are people looking at brown holes like microscopes. So let's get out of here, please.
all right, y'all.
Let
all
me
right.
out of
Before
here.
we drown in all this thinking and rethinking and switching it up and the stripping and all that stuff, let's wrap it up the only way we know, and that's with some drip. So appreciate y'all. You know, we in here dripping and dropping them gems. I hope you learned something today, at least from some of us, maybe even something about us, I suppose, but hopefully something informative and something that makes you think about learning more about one of the topics that we had. So shout out to my co-host, shout out to y'all for being here with us. Pass it over to Plain Dame. Appreciate y'all.
Feel good to be back, man. Thank you all for all of it. As people have known that follow me, a lot of funerals, a lot of different things going on, but I'm still mustering up that energy to make sure that I give you guys a good, common sense car ride. Thank you guys for the feedback on that. The last one is doing very well. Appreciate you all. Appreciate my homie Jim on the edits. My man Payday. Coming through, making sure everything sound and look like it should, and just overall support that we've been getting from our day drippers, man. I appreciate you all. Squad, I see you guys out there, working it, making sure to get the word out there for us, and we just look forward to bringing you guys some more content, man. Thank you. Please subscribe, like.
And we might have some merch ready before Christmas, so that's the next thing. Yeah.
That's all I have.
Definitely the merch. Very much appreciated. And thanks for rocking with us. That's all I got. Make sure y'all listen to some nice soothing new sounds we got for you too from our
It's our new artist. AI alike. That's my dog.
You're funny. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all check us out every Friday night. We're gonna be here, be square, very late. If you feel like you about to go to bed, turn on the YouTube. We here.
Yeah,
that's where we
Come
at.
on, my truck drivers. My nurses working that late shift, my doctors, my people that just overall up, getting in some guts. I don't know, and you need to take a break away from
penetration.
See, all they gotta do is get them sweatpants together. You know what I'm saying?
That penetration. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button, share with 2 people you like and someone you don't, and make sure spread the word. We appreciate y'all, and we'll see y'all next Friday.
Peace.
Humpback, hooch daddy. Hooch daddy. Humpback, hooch daddy.
That does not go with the song.
I'm like, wait a minute. That was this song. Yeah,
nah, I let it ride.
You
want to do all that? Cotton candy sweets, go.
Gotta slow it down. My stripper named Kit Kat.
Ooh.
Break them off.
Oh no.
There you go. That's the preteen where she was getting ready to be a stripper and she ain't know it yet.
Oh
right.
No.
The stripper audition.
Oh no.
Right. Her name was gonna be
Fingers up.
What would be your drop some drip in the comments? What would be your stripper name?
My stripper name Magnitude. Magnitude.
Mine would be Uchi Coochie.
Wow.
Mine's the Kit Kat Get Back.
Not Kit Kat.
Magnitude to the stage.
Magnitude. Drop some drip in the comments. What's your stripper name?
I wear a helmet like Magneto. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh.
With a diaper.
Oh, okay. We out of here.
And a cape. You know what I mean?
We out of here. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. We out. This is
I'm banana handler.
Banana hammock 69.
No.
This is Black Planet name.
Wait. Last one. Hey, what was your AOL screen name growing up? Didn't get you. AOL. Did you have like AOL? Like the you didn't do none of that?
I was outside with you things.
Like
We
we
had AOL.
There wasn't no dial up.
We had AKs.
Right. It was Banana Republic where he was at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It wasn't no damn dial
Child
up.
warrior.
Let the money pile up. That's what it was.
That's
I did have a computer. I had AOL. I can't tell you what my AOL name was. Though, to save my life.
Well, that's because you was actually out at the clubs by then. You know, you weren't trying to talk to someone about it.
I was online chatting with babes all day. But then I would go to the club to see the real ones.
Yeah, I'm gonna pause real quick. Yeah, but because we ain't even bring up the fact that it wasn't even like the AIM thing wasn't a real thing. That was stuff that Nurse was doing. Everybody else was on the hotlines. That's where that's where it was getting
Chat
down.
line.
Oh yeah, you going
was
call
on that chat line deep. It'd be first of all, you was on chat line talking to chicks, and you was on chat line
the
beefing
group
with
chats?
guys. Yeah.
Oh
the
yeah.
phone lines. Yeah.
I forgot about
Beefing
that. You
with
joined
other
the
hood.
team. Yeah, so it'll be like group
You
groups
sound
about like
soft.
16,
Where you from?
16 plus group from Michigan. You know, everybody's pulling up. What city are you from? Kalamazoo.
Yeah, you had them cool nights. You met friends. Like, damn, bro, you from where? Oh man, I'm from here. Oh, for real? You got cousins here? Man, we should link. You ever come up here, man? Jump on here. Let me know. You know, like we was getting cool, and then you had them people like.
Wait, did anybody ever
bitch.
meet someone they met off of one of those? Drop some drip in the comments.
Oh yeah, you know you got get a little something, hit a little something through that.
Got
You know
to.
what I'm saying?
You know, I
That
call
was,
it
that
last
was like
man
right
standing.
at the cusp before MySpace and all of that was.
Whoever
probably
stayed up the latest, they
There you
made
go.
that date.
Right, you.
That's what it was. As soon as
Gotta
they clicked
outlast
off,
all of the cock blockers.
now that it's me and you, where you from?
Right.
That's how I used to go. It'd be about deep. Man, I gotta get up and go to school. You go to school.
ASL. What's that? You know what I'm
Age,
saying?
sex, location. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Oh, I know you know about that, don't you? Jim?
Damn.
Mhm.
Yeah. I mean, but I grew up.
Yeah. OF.
No, not OF.
OF and sweats.
No, I have another
With the
story.
hole.
I'll save for another. I'll save for another day. I don't have to give this story on ASL today. I'll do that.
We holding people hostage. We gotta get out of here, y'all.
They love it. They love it here.
They do. That's what I used to
Make
tell
sure
them.
y'all
We
share
love it
this.
here.
Share this with people. Hit that like button. If you still here, hit that like button.
Still here.
ASL like button.
Oh wow. All right.
Peace, y'all. We out.
Bye. For like the third time.
She's so funny for that.
Midnight glow on the boulevard haze. German dame spinning moves in a maze. What's the word? What's the play? Odd squads here to pave the way. Late night whispers loud as truth. Breaking it down, what it means to